talk later.
You've been practicing for 2 years. Do you feel that there's been any progress?
Yeah, 2 years ago I knew 3 songs. Now I know 30.
Quantity is not what I'm talking about. You may know 30 songs, but you play them all equally badly. I hate to tell you this, kid, but you sound like a bunch of cats on a hot-tin roof.
You don't have to be good to be famous. All we want to do is be famous.
Now, wait a minute. In music, the music comes first. When I was going to college...
Grandpa, not another story.
Well, I've been listening to you. Now, you listen to me. I was just home from the war, putting myself through the University of Chicago, waiting on tables, which is an art, in case you don't know. You don't start at the top. You break in where you can learn the ropes. Perfect your style till you're at the top, like Colosimo's restaurant. The best food, the best service, the best Dixieland jazz. I was crazy about jazz.
Not what I ordered.
Jonesy, we got a problem here? Tell me we don't got a problem here.
Oh, I ordered the osso buco. This looks like a fish to me.
Jonesy will take care of it right away. And the next round of iced tea is on.
Hey, where's my fish?
Here it is. Jones, wake up. Here's your osso buco.
That's for the orchestra?
Mm-hmm.
That was sweet. That was really sweet.
Good night, Indy.
Good night, Babs. You know, I heard King Oliver play in New Orleans when I was 12. You ever get to play with him?
Person's talking to you, Sid. Kid, he jammed with the king when he was still in short pants.
How come Sidney don't talk to people?
Well, he talks to people he likes.
He never talks to me.
Yeah, goes to show you.
Indy, would you close the window? I'm soaking wet. The breeze is gonna give me pneumonia.
I'm hot.
Well, I'm freezing.
Come on, Elliot, let's go out. I can't study tonight.
You're crazy. It's midnight. I've got an 8 o'clock accounting class.
Let's go down to the Royal Gardens, catch one set.
Get it?
Elliot, just don't ask me to keep you company at another one of your aunt's dinners. You're such a square.
Why? Because I need a good night's sleep?
You're the world's youngest stuffy old fart.
I am not.
I'm telling you as a pal. You're a 70-year-old kid. You need to loosen up. Now get your coat.
Baby Dot on drums and his brother Johnny on clarinet. This is not like the Rosemont Cotillion.
How you doing, gentlemen? What'll it be?
2 waters, please.
My heart. Why so outside?
Don't stare. Who's staring?
I'm a little blackbird looking for a bluebird song.
Look, there's Bichet. Listen to that syncopation. Listen. Da, 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 da. The
notes coming in between the beats.
Oh, yeah, that's what's different.
The jazz, rhythm, syncopation, and playing behind the beats.
You can't tell me you think this is better than Mozart or Puccini.
Elliot.
What the heck is this?
I think it's gin.
I thought you ordered water.
I guess they gave us prohibition water.
You know my brother-in-law works for the Bureau of Investigation. It would not look good for him if somebody saw me here.
Relax, no one knows you're here.
My parents would kill me. I believe it. Oh.
Watch yourself,
Sorry,
kid.
sir, it was an accident.
I don't like accidents.
Sorry.
Come on, get out.
Elliot, get up.
I lost my beanie.
Get up. Hey, is this what you're looking for?
Hey! Excuse me, could I please
No,
have
no,
that
no,
hat?
sir, sir.
Excuse me. Gee whiz! Come on! Hey! My brother's gonna kill me! Hey! Excuse me! Ma'am? Ma'am?
Hey, you kids, get your behinds out of here. I want to see the backs of it. Do you hear me talking?
We're leaving, sir. We're leaving.
Who's messing this up here? These kids are busting up the place. That's who's messing.
Sid, man. This is all really a big misunderstanding. Actually, it's an
Sid, you know these kids? This one.
Yeah, me and the Sid man, we're pals. We work at Coliseumos together. He'll vouch.
I was gonna throw him out of here, Sid.
Fine by me.
Get him out of here. Get your behind. Get him out of here! Now keep walking! Get out of here! And don't come back!
Look at that sad face. I wanted to apologize about last night. We weren't there to make trouble. We just wanted to listen.
You got a funny way of listening.
The place got shut down last year because of a riot. You think about starting another one?
No.
Little excitement never hurt no club.
What you schoolboys doing hanging around the club in?
For the music. I grew up listening to Tom Turpin, U.B. Blake, Jelly Roll Morton. I've got all Scott Joplin's music. When I went to New Orleans, my parents had to drag me away from Preservation Hall.
I played there.
And Liberty Hall.
Mm-hmm.
And Pittman's.
Yeah.
Hey, now that's the place.
You're at the best then.
I used to sit in the hotel window all night and just listen to the street musicians.
Kids got it bad.
Sid, man, you might as well accept this man's apology. Oh, he's gonna talk you all night.
I think he might.
Some people think Johnny Dodd's best on clarinet, but I know if you took him on in a cutting session, you'd blow him away.
Now that's butter, Sid. That's so much butter you could butter all the bread in Chicago with it.
Well, I do hope you accept my apology.
You play?
Well, I took piano lessons when I was a kid, and I played some ancient flutes, panpipe,
Panpipes.
kind of like a flute.
Anything else?
Well, in the Army, I learned soprano sax. A little, just...
You say soprano sax, huh?
Well, I didn't really get to play it much. I just started, kind of. You have a soprano sax?
Yeah. I just picked it up at a pawn shop. Played around with it a little bit, but I think I like those straight ones. Yeah. Good sound, but I can't get enough out of it. Needs a lot of lip. Give it a try.
Me?
You said you played.
Yeah, but...
I figured anyone who loved jazz might want to fool around with playing.
Sure. Are you sure? Okay, wow. Maybe someday I can jam with you.
Yeah, why don't you practice a little bit? Yeah, you hold on to that baby and play it.
Okay. Gonna go check out the club, see who's playing?
No, going over to the Four Deuces to jam.
Really? I Bet you guys really smoke, huh?
Man, we sizzle. Man, we sizzle so hot that the fire department parks outside.
I'd sure like to hear that.
Don't you got college stuff to do?
Well, I'd rather hear you jam.
Then you keep your nose clean, no brawling.
You bet. You bet. My nose will be so clean. I've never been to a speakeasy before.
The only difference is that there, when you order a drink, you don't have to call it tea.
And there she is.
Hi, boys. How'd it go tonight?
Pretty much the same as usual.
Are you coming in?
Not tonight. Hey, but I'll see you Sunday, though, all right?
Thanks, CJ.
Bye, sis.
Who is this?
Indiana Jones. I'm a waiter at Coliseumos.
The boy who started the fuss at the Royal at the end of your song.
You don't like my singing?
No, the fuss had nothing to do with your singing. Really, your singing is fabulous.
Really? Well, forgive anyone who thinks my singing is fabulous.
Yeah, now.
What do you want?
Hank, it's us, the band.
Hey, Sid, man. Here you go, Hank. Thanks, Al. Thanks a lot.
Can I get a cola?
A cola?
A real cola.
Jonesy, bring over a pitcher of lime and gin.
And a pitcher of lime and gin.
Lime and Jim?
For the musician.
You stepping in fetching for the colors.
Excuse me?
Don't you think they're uppity enough?
They're my friends.
Careful who you choose for your friends.
Maybe you don't know how to stay out of trouble.
Don't worry about me.
Whoever said a good man was hard to find? Positively, absolutely, sure was blind. I found the best that ever was is just some of the things he does. He shakes my ashes, greases my griddle, churns my butter, strokes my fiddle. My man is such a handy man. He flaps my flapjacks, cleans off the table, feeds the horses in my stable. My man is such a handy man. Sometimes he's up long before dawn, busy trimming the hedges off of my lawn. My man is such a handy man. That's right.
All right.
How'd you get so good?
It's got a lot to say. The more a man's got to say, the more complicated his music gets. Sydney ain't easy. He's Creole. He's too colored for the whites and not colored enough for the Negroes. So he don't belong either place. I think he's trying to find a place in the music.
It's amazing. They just make it up as they go.
You got the basics. You just gotta get loose. Artie puts the brass on the melody, and Sidney slides all over it with his own version. That sliding on the melody, you do with the clarinet, or you do with your voice.
How about you trying to play a tune? Elliot, this is jazz. There are no rules. It just flows. Well, just flow somewhere else. I can hear you down the hall, Indy. When are you gonna stop? Maybe I got a lot to say. Well, say it later. We won the scrimmage. There's a party at Sigma Chi. Free food. I gotta get to work. You got an hour. Come on, Susie Hill's gonna be there. Susie? Yeah, the cheerleader. Hey, you know her. Will you introduce me to her? Come on.
Indy.
Susie, I'd like to introduce you to my roommate, Elliot Ness. Hi, Susie.
What's in your case?
Oh, it's my saxophone. Sometimes I jam with the guys, you know, the band after work.
Really?
Yeah.
I want you to play for me.
All right.
Gregory?
What, you mean right now?
Indy plays the saxophone. I want him to play for me. Let him play a song with you.
Jones, you play sax.
Well, yeah. But hey, I can see you right in the middle of a set.
Indy has played with professionals.
Okay, Mr. Virtuoso, hop on up. You know April showers.
Though April showers may come your way, they bring the flowers that bloom in May. So if it's raining, have no regrets, because it isn't raining rain, you know it's raining.
Okay, hold it. Hold it! Hey, hold it! This is a respectable party, Bub. There's girls here. We don't like brothel music.
Brothel music? This isn't brothel
It's
music.
the Negro music, Bub. It's not respectable. I said clear off. Tootsie.
Tootsie, goodbye. Tootsie, don't cry.
What were you doing?
I was jazzing. Did you like it?
No.
She's really pretty, isn't she? She said she didn't like my music. So she has taste.
Indy, if that square from Delaware weren't in charge, you could have really shook the place up.
Yeah, maybe. I sound okay?
That's the best music I ever heard in this house.
Thanks.
It's time to make a penny.
Yeah, I guess I impressed some people this afternoon.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was just thinking maybe you'd let me jam with you tonight.
You were thinking that.
One of the Negro waiters there said I played the best music he's ever heard at that house.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, if you're that good, I guess we better hear it.
Really? Okay.
Jones, table is 7, huh?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Come on.
killing us, man.
What?
You is a danger to society. Put that honey down.
Oh, man. Sorry I wasted your time.
It wasn't a waste of time, kid. A good laugh is never a waste of time.
You said you've been practicing.
Oh, I have.
What you been practicing?
Jazz. What was I doing wrong?
You don't know the first thing about jazz. That's what's wrong.
I love jazz.
Well, that's fine. But if you want to play jazz, you got to know where you're coming from.
Hey, he's coming from the wrong side of the track to start with.
You can play Happy Birthday in jazz, or you can play St. Louis Rag so straight it won't be jazz no more. Two basics that make jazz jazz. Rhythm and improvisation. Piano man.
Yeah.
Turkey in the straws, straight time. That's the home, Jonesy. Now see where you can go from there. Piano man played Caribbean. And you got African. African's got that complicated rhythm. You hear it, Jonesy? Good ragtime.
You got the Met fellas. New Orleans, they put it all together. That's right. See here, they got us colors, the French, the Spanish. They even got the daggone Creole playing Spanish, spiritual, street music, parades, carnival, Mardi Gras, you name it. Hey, the melting pot of music is where jazz all began.
That's right.
That's right.
You hear a bit of everything in there, Jonesy?
Yeah.
You gotta listen to improvise. You gotta know where you are and what everyone else is doing. There's a reason. Maybe not a rule, but a reason for everything. Play it, Sidney. Ah, that boy is sweet. Oh,
Oh, go, man, go.
Hey, most white folks can't get it anyway, so don't be upset, man.
Artie, you're bigoted.
Why you gonna say something like that for? They want the kid to get down, that's all.
Jonesy, take it easy. Sleep tight and don't let the Artie bugs bite.
Well, you might have blown that sweet horn a bit out of shape. Don't be too hard on yourself. I'm 23 years old. I've been playing for 20 years.
20 years?
My parents gave me a toy fife when I started walking. When I was 7, I stole my brother's clarinet. Made the neighbors miserable because I never quit blowing. Made my parents' life miserable because I hardly ever went to school. Any who, anywhere I could learn from. And here I am, still working on it.
Maybe I'll never get good enough.
What's enough? You feel good playing the horn?
Yeah, I did.
Sit down. How's a baby learn to walk?
What?
Me? My mama told me I went from one chair in the living room to another. Across the room, grab a chair. Across the room, grab a chair. Back, forth, back. Then I run back and forth. Then I hop. Then I jump. But I got the basics of walking first. But you get up from crawling and start running? No. Way to get confident is to learn one thing at a time. I got a tune for you. Yeah. Give it a try.
No, you play it too pretty. Let's not ruin it.
Boy, this baby knows you love it. It's talking to me. He's saying, please don't let him abandon his baby. I want to play music too. Take time. Learn the rudimentals. Take 1, 2, know it backwards and forwards. Then we'll talk about making jazz.
Good night.
Hey, kid. Watch where you're going. This marks the start of the colored people's beach.
Hey, Charlie! I heard you that deuces last night.
Everybody knows you.
Yeah, I come here for inspiration. You know all them Haitian and Cuban and African riffs? That's part of jazz. Down here.
Hey, Sydney, how you doing?
I think it's the biggest part, if you ask me. This is where I've come to learn gospel. Take your hat off, boy. You're in church.
come late again, you stand in the back.
Don't need a seat here, Mr. Williams. Nobody ever sits down.
That's true.
This is my friend Jonesy, Goldie's daddy,
Jones?
mama, and a brother CJ.
Well, let's get home before the whole neighborhood bores holes in Jonesy's back. Think they've never seen a white person before.
Mashed potatoes, Mrs. Williams. Lord, all week I dream about your cooking.
You tell that to CJ. You know I gotta fatten him up. He can't gain that weight back he lost while he was overseas.
CJ fought in the Great War.
Yeah? I did too.
What unit?
I joined the Belgian army in 16. I was infantry in Europe, then in Africa. Then I joined the intelligence service.
I didn't know you were a soldier, Jonesy.
Machine gunner, 2nd Division.
CJ was in Marboche, France.
It's tough ground.
That rats in France could take over the world.
Yeah, well, if the flies in Africa don't get there first.
Yeah, it's amazing those critters survived all that gas.
Maybe we should have fed them our rations.
Or let them wear our boots, huh?
Easiest way to kill them might have been to put a helmet on them and call them soldiers.
It's being back home that counts. Time heals wounds. Time changes things.
You kill anyone?
We'll lose the war.
How many?
Well, it's hard to remember how many.
Yeah, I thought I'd always remember, but I don't.
One's enough to remember. It's that split second when you're alive and because of you, someone else is dead. You got lucky. They didn't. So many didn't.
So many don't have to live with their memories.
Coming home, going to college with kids who've never seen so much death. Sometimes it feels strange.
And what don't feel right is going through all that, coming home and not having no job.
Don't worry, you'll get a job.
I've been pounding the pavement since I've been back.
The right thing will happen over time.
Time. Don't talk to me about time. I risked my neck for this country. They say we was fighting to keep this land of opportunity. Well, where's my opportunity?
Booker T. Washington.
And don't give me Booker T, Dad.
Go on with your life, your work, keep your family together.
Joe, please.
And keep out of trouble.
Well, getting in trouble might be the only way to change things around here.
I won't have that talk, CJ. I don't want you in no more trouble.
My father wanted me to accept the white folk murdering a little colored boy. I couldn't. I was taught to fight. And I'm gonna fight for what's right. The only way that they'll take notice is if you go out and beat the hell out of
Don't you go bragging about being in that riot.
That boy was not following the rules.
Daddy, the boy was swimming. He got a cramp. He made the mistake of reaching out to a white folks' raft, and they threw stones at him. What kind of rules you want us to follow that says a boy can't try and save himself?
It's not up to us to change the rules.
Well, they ain't gonna give us nothing. We gotta demand change.
Riots and violence are not the answer to nothing.
We had to say enough, no more.
You think that burning houses and breaking windows and killing on both sides is gonna bring about a good change? The only change that's gonna come from that is more heartache and anger and bigger and deeper canyons between the white folks and the black folks. And I am ashamed that my son took part in that violence. I thought you'd have had enough of that during the war. There are better ways. Now, Mr. Jonesy is here to enjoy Sunday dinner with us. So everybody, eat your food.
King Oliver and Louis Armstrong in a cutting session. This is going to be hard.
Can I go with you?
It wouldn't be good, would it, Sidney?
Not there.
I promise I won't ask to play.
Jonesy, this is a colored club.
Sidney, you said that it didn't matter to you if it was a white or a colored who taught you music, as long as there was something to learn. I got a lot to learn. First sign of trouble, I'll leave.
Come
on. Where's Louis Armstrong from, anyway?
From New Orleans. Where else?
I can't wait.
Hey, you can't come here. It's a color club.
Hey, I don't give a damn.
He's all right.
He's all right.
Come on.
Goldie there?
I'll sit next to him.
I'll sit on his other
I
side.
want people to think you and me are together.
Oh, okay.
Gus, give me a lemonade.
Long, tall tomato juice, Gus.
What you having?
Iced tea. Hey, Gus. We got one more person here.
Tomato juice will be fine.
Wasn't it good?
Papa.
Hey, good to see you, Sidney.
Hey, still smoking.
Hey, Louis, it's Sidney.
You were trying to kill that old man.
Everything I know from Papa.
I know it.
Hey, Goldie! Put her down, CJ. Hey, what's happening?
Indiana Jones.
Indiana. Sid, got your baby?
Tonight we come to listen.
Oh, no, man. You think I'm gonna let Goldie sit here on the behind? Goldie. If this sweet man of yours doesn't have his clarinet, then you come up on that stage. Come on now.
Oh, your eyes are blue, your kisses too. I never knew what they could do. Can't believe you in love.
Yeah, mama.
Who's that with you, CJ?
He's okay. He's a friend of mine.
Gee,
People gotta change.
they always do. Worlds change, rulers change, even beliefs change.
Yeah? How?
Sometimes a natural disaster. Sometimes just a very wise person, a very evil person can change things. But most of all, wars.
I don't want a war. I want change to come because it's right and everyone knows it's right. I'm gonna get myself into law school, even if it takes the rest of my life. Justice has to have its eyes open. I'm equal, Jonesy. So I want to be treated like it.
And so we find that the conditions of war and of the warrior classes remain fundamentally unchanged in the 1,500 years that separate the Trojan Wars from the battlefields of Charlemagne.
Hey, Jonesy. I'm going over to the Royal Gardens to listen to Goldie. You want to come?
Oh, I don't know. When me and Elliot got thrown out, they said never to come back, so...
I'll get you in.
But now the sad and lonely one, Lord, it was I till today. Now he's gone and we're through. Am I blue?
Hey, Jonesy.
Hi.
You got your clarinet with you, Sidney?
He's always got his clarinet with him.
Maybe the Boucher will give us the pleasure of hearing him play.
Go ahead, Sidney.
I got a friend with me tonight. He's the best I know on soprano sax. Thing is, he's the only one I know jazzing soprano sax. Thought we'd get him up here for one song. It's his favorite song, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Well, let's get him up here. His name is Jonesy, sax man.
The man's calling you.
He's crazy. I can't get up there. I don't know what I'm doing.
Come on, you can do it.
Goldie, help Jonesy up here. He might get a little lost along the way.
Come on, Jonesy.
Well, I think if you're gonna play, you better take that saxophone out, Jonesy. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, you count it. All right, you know this one. Just take the melody just like I heard you practice. Jonesy, the sax man.
I kept it quiet. I only played that one song, but I was jazzing with some of the best.
So what are you trying to tell me, Grandpa?
I guess I'm saying keep on going. You may never get famous or play with any real geniuses, but the journey along the way is bound to be interesting.
All right, I'll get back to it.
Go ahead.